Hello, I'm Amy. I'm a Reiki Master and Intuitive, and today we're going to do a reading for the Lionsgate portal. Alright, so the song's coming up again. I just did a reading for myself, but I keep hearing this song. It's been playing in my head for like a couple of days now. Excuse my speech distortal, but it's a song from Steven Sanchez, and I'll put it in the caption area. But it's Hegel from Steven Sanchez. But it's Hegel with your head in your clouds. I want to love you. I want to love you. I just keep hearing that over and over. And one of the things that could really benefit Collective at this time is I saw another reader do this or suggest it for Lionsgate. Today, write a letter to yourself, but act as if it's August 8th, 2025. What do you have? Like, an example would be, I woke up and I have like 5K in my bank account. And you just kind of go on and on about that. And I just saw 111 when I said that. So maybe some of you are manifesting 5K. If you're doing money manifestations, it's working. Because 111 represents our manifestations coming in and keeping our thoughts positive. And 111's been a big number, I think, for Collective recently. Just the past couple months, maybe month first, maybe less than a month, but that was at least anyone's deep words or lie. I poured this for myself too, for my opening card. We have the Three of Cups. So you're manifesting some sort of celebration. And I split the deck and we have the Nine of Swords as we got yesterday, I think, and then the Death card. So your anxiety is going to end soon. Whatever the case may be, your anxiety is going to end soon. I just want to tap into the general energy of the Lionsgate portal. The Ten of Swords kept popping up, so we just got the Nine of Swords, so I'm getting that something is completed. There's an anxiety that is completed, or will be completed in the near future. And I just saw a 9. What's funny is after I poured that, I saw the Nine of Swords in the reverse, so your anxiety is over soon. Whatever the situation may be, it is. The hard times are over. The dog days are over. That's also a song you might be hearing. I forgot who that's from, though. Alright. Yeah, you're moving away from the hard times. But you're moving towards something is what I'm getting. You're not only moving away from something that doesn't resonate with you anymore, but you're moving towards something. I don't know how to take that, so I'm going to put it back in. There might be what's Collective moving towards? I think just this lack of not knowing, because we have the Hanged Man in reverse, and the Hanged Man could mean multiple things to me. I think you might be concerned that this move isn't right for you, is what I'm getting with the Hanged Man in reverse. It's like you're kind of wondering if it's the right move, and I think it is, because you don't want to stay in this old energy anymore. I don't see that for you, to be honest. Especially with the Ten of Swords. It's whatever you left or you're leaving, it's done and it's over with that after you release it. So I wouldn't worry about it. So what is coming to Collective? What is Collective manifesting? Because I'm getting with the Six of Swords, you're manifesting and you're moving toward that direction. The Ace of Cups. And this one again, I want to love you, I want to love you. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be any type. It could be a friendship or a family member or two. But I keep hearing, hey, your head's up with your head up in the clouds. I want to love you. I want to love you. That's what I keep hearing. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. So someone wants to give. Why? I don't know why every reading I do turns into a love reading. I don't know. Once again, it could be a friend. It could be platonic. But I keep hearing, hey, your head's up in the clouds. I want to love you. That anxiety is going away. You're scared of heartbreak so much. You're so scared of it. But this is your justice. To be happy. To be given to. And now we're seeing it in the reverse. They're telling me, they're like, stop worrying about this. Stop thinking that the past is going to repeat, because it's not. The devil in the reverse, you've healed from it. I hear codependency is done. You're done with codependency and love bombing. Now, love bombing can be mistaken for actual care and love. How I like to think of love bombing is if it's on the first or second date and they're wanting to move in or they're saying I love you, then that's no. But if they're just genuinely caring for you and wanting to take care of you, let them. Don't be too guarded. I know it's hard. I know it's hard not to be too guarded, and they keep reminding me that your heartbreak is done. Yeah, so I split the deck when you have the Seven of Swords in the reverse and the Knight of Cups. You don't have to carry this burden anymore because the Knight of Cups is coming, is what I'm getting. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. And they keep reminding me you don't need to carry all of this stress and this anxiety. And I get it, because it's hard to release, especially for most of you. I'm getting that your love life in the past has not been that great. It's been lots of betrayal. But I'm getting that you don't have to worry about that forever. It's not something that's going to repeat over and over again. You are being tested, though, I'm not gonna lie, and I think we talked about it in another reading. I just told, don't give in to temptations. If it looks like your past, I know it smells like your past, I don't know what that means. Looks, taste, all the senses, if it seems like your past, it probably is, too. So just be mindful of that. But you'll know when someone's genuine. You're going to question it because your ego is going to try to protect you. Because your ego tries to keep you in a place where we want to protect you. But your ego can interfere. And it happens, but once again, whatever was meant for you will never miss you. That one wanted to come out. Yeah, so let go of the past, because there's going to be new memories. Which means I got two messages from the Six of Cups. There's new memories, or there's old memories that are bad that you don't like from past relationships. So they're saying that go of those, but you're going to build memories of someone. You're going to build on it. Because I see, what's really standing out to me is those children that are in that deck. So maybe children is something you want. And then the Emperor came out. So I heard the Emperor wants children too. The Divine Counterpart, and it's not gender specific with this reading, so just take whatever resonates, but the Emperor wants it too. And we have the Lovers on the bottom. The Emperor wants the children too. If that's what you want, they want it too. And it's not like they're going to have kids just because you want to have kids. They want kids because both of you want to have kids. And this is like very like, once you get to know each other, and obviously when it becomes more serious, you might have a conversation sooner. Wheel of Fortune came out again with the Six of Wands. I mean, you might have these conversations, you're manifesting this. You might have a conversation always just to get a feel of what each person wants. Which I think is not a bad thing. Because when you're asking your opinion about children, it's not like you're saying, I want to have kids with you right now. It's saying, in the future, I'd like it. I feel like some people, when you date, they get triggered by some of these questions, which I think is important to know about. Like, it's important to know what the other wants in a long-term commitment, because last thing you want is to waste your time. I'm getting, don't bring it up to the second or third date. Don't be, like, on the first date, don't be like, do you want to have children? Not that they would be completely turned off by that question, but, you know, it kind of goes back to the love bombing, not accusing anyone of anything, but I think it's easy to get wrapped up in that energy. Alright, so final thoughts. Spirit, what does collective need to know? The Sun card. And you know what's so funny? I channeled that this was going to come out for you before I started, while I was suffering. I'm like, I bet you the Sun card's going to come out, and it did. So the Sun, and I did see the Leo card too while I was suffering, but we have Cancer. Look up your placements for Cancer. If you are a Cancer, I'm getting that you're starting to become more emotional about your intentions. You're becoming more emotional, and you're letting your guard down more, and that's what brings the Sun in. Yeah, but look up your chart, you know, put in your info and look up all of your placements and see where Cancer is. For me, it's in the North Node, so that for me, it's definitely giving future vibes, but some of you are Cancer Sun signs, some of you are Cancer moons or rising, North Node, South Node, Mercury placements, Jupiter placements. Any of those can resonate, but I would look up your chart, and it's nice just to know what your chart is, just so you have a better understanding when it comes to when you look at readings, collective and personal. Alright, well, this 8-8 portal, the Sun's Gate portal, is looking amazing. Sending love always. Take care of yourself, and I will see you next time. Bye.